Good morning. Happy Sunday and welcome to Journeys with Judy. We are back at Spirit of Oneness. And vendors are coming in, so there's going to be a lot of rigmarole behind us, but we'll use our outside voices to ensure that you can hear everything that these beautiful people have to say. Thank you so much for joining us, and we are here with
Peter Jarvis from New Jersey.
And say that again?
Donna Lish.
There we go. Perfect. Donna Lish.
And we are LA Crystal Energy.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in business?
How long have I been? Probably almost 20 years, but I was awoken to energy by a shaman 10 years ago.
Okay.
And then my life has never been the same.
Peter was on the hour-long show, and we're going to get you too.
Yeah, we haven't forgotten.
But yes, he is the we refer to him as the Crystal Guru. He was introduced to us by Lloyd and Leslie Runkle, and your interview was legendary. We still talk about that everywhere we go. It was not only the energy of your home, but the energy of you.
Well,
something that has stayed with us.
Well, good.
Yes. So.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about love.
Yes.
You know, and that's what I think. When I was awoke to energy, that's what I learned. I learned how to come out of my head into my heart.
Yes. And you do it very well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so you are here at Spirit of Oneness doing what?
We're here at Spirit of Oneness to raise the vibration of Harrisburg, one person, one crystal at a time. And we bring a lot of crystals with us from all over the world, specialize in kind of high vibrational stuff and high vibrational love. And I guess the best way to describe it is we are the fosters of the crystals. And when we take care of them, we love them, keep them clean, keep them covered until everyone comes to see us.
Yes, and this time last year, Jen and I came because it's a wonderful event, but we were scouting for the show, and I had mentioned to her that I wanted an aqua aura. And I went to your booth, and I was looking, and something made me turn, and as soon as she picked up this beautiful crystal here, I knew it was mine. And I've never really had a crystal talk to me. This is the first one that's ever talked to me. She goes with me everywhere. She won't let me leave her in my healing room by herself. She goes with me everywhere. It's amazing. So, definitely.
And I took care of her for you.
I was going to say, chosen with love, cared for with love, and she's home. So I thank you for that. But I'm sure you two have crystal for anyone who's searching. So what did you bring with us today?
Today I bought, and there's some already on the table, but the first thing I chose was rose quartz. This is a rose quartz from Brazil. It's a very deep rose quartz, pure energy. And as we've been talking about love, this is what love is all about. Rose quartz is to express your love, receive love. It's just an all-around love stone. And this comes directly from the mines of Brazil, and it's a very pure loving energy.
Excellent.
And we just got a group of spirit quartz from South Africa, and this also is it pumps love and protection into the room. It's for the spirit quartz. I think it's a good stone to connect with spirit, and it's a sparkly stone to connect with spirit. It's amethyst, and it just has little druze all over it, and it's just a lovely piece.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then the mainstay, I think that, when I met Pachamama and she opened me up to energy, it was within a week of that I got called to the crystals, and then I knew that I was supposed to work with crystals. And then people started asking me after a year to get, could I get Andera crystal? And I looked at Andera and I thought it was just a piece of glass, a slide of glass. And I was young in my business and I wanted to keep my provenance pure. I wanted to have all natural stuff. And then about a year later, after people had been asking me, Nancy Lucas, a crystal healer from the area, put a Merlin purple Andera crystal in my hand, and the rabbit hole just enveloped me. And this is a Merlin blue Andera, and this is a red Andera. And Andera is from California, Mount Shasta, and it's a monatomic crystal. Monatomic means that it only has one electron in the atom. So if we were supposed to have 50, it was 50 protons, 50 electrons, it only needs one. The other 49 are in another dimension, so it's constantly going back and forth. These are ascension crystals. They're, when we work with them, they open us up to receive more light. They actually light up our DNA, relieve any kind of blockages on your spiritual path, be it mental, physical, or spiritual. And this is the mainstay of the Synergy 5 also.
I was going to say, aren't they part of Synergy 5?
Yes, they are. I didn't bring this kit with me.
Do you want to talk a little about Synergy 5?
Okay, Synergy 5 was something that came to me, how long do we have?
You got a couple minutes.
Couple minutes.
Synergy 5, its story just goes on and on and on, but basically it was when I got woken to the Andera, I realized it was special. And then we met Dmitry at a show who's from Russia. He's a curator of the Moscow Mineral Museum, and he had some big clear chunks on his table, and they were phenakite. I have heard about phenakite, but I wasn't sure what it was. He put it in my hand, the same thing. Oh my God. So now I had an Andera and a phenakite in my hands. And, we were at a show in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, and a young woman came up to me and said, I'm a fairy queen. I feels like I have a chastity belt around my head. I can't get energy in. I can't get anything out. I can't do my work. And I just intuitively put the Andera in one hand and the phenakite in the other and just held energy with her. And in 5 to 8 minutes, the blockage had been released. So I realized that there was something going on. That's the start of the Synergy 5. That was the two pieces that brought it all together. And then somebody else came a couple months later and he said they had a heel spur. And we were able to relieve that blockage with just the two crystals. And then angels, guides brought it all together to me, and it turned out to be 5 crystals.
Makes up Synergy 5.
Makes up Synergy 5. And we put them in your hands, and it's a layering of the energies, and the energy will actually create a vortex of energy in your hand. And when it starts to spin in an infinity pattern, 3 major alignments happen. We go with the number 1 alignment is we're relieving all those blockages by the energy, the frequency of the Synergy 5 brings into alignment your higher self and all your energy centers. So if there's a blockage to any one of them, that's going to be released. The next major alignment that takes place as it starts to spin is we go out a little bit, and I'm sure we can go there with you. It brings into positive alignment all your multi-dimensional aspects. So it's going beyond linear time and space. And so you're working here, you're working there, you're everywhere. And the last one is what Nora Walks in Spirit told me was, I think it's the most important. It brings into an alignment the crystal grid of the planet, your own energy grid, and the energy grid of the cosmos. So by the time that everything starts to spin and come into a line, it's that infinity pattern intersects at your heart, and I believe the infinity pattern at that time is a cross-section of the toroidal field of love. And when you're working with the Synergy 5, you're in a donut of love. Love is everywhere. There again, we talk about love.
Yeah, it all comes down to love.
Yes, it does.
Yes, excellent. Now, how could someone contact you? If they can't get here today, how can they reach out to you?
www.synergy5.info. And on there, my email will be paco@synergy5.info, and that's the best way. There's a cell phone number is 732-841-2035, and that's best to text because we do a lot of shows and I don't pick up the phone. So if I get a text message, I can at least follow through.
Excellent. We've been wrapping up with just seeing if you have any little pearls of wisdom for people that are out there struggling right now. Yeah, you think about it too, because I'm asking you.
And we talk about love again, and the struggle is to, I think, is to come out of your head into your heart, and just don't try so hard. Just let the universe take over.
Feel instead of think.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, pearls of wisdom? You are a plethora of knowledge over here.
Well, I look at each person has a struggle in life, and be kind always to everyone, because you never know where you're catching something. And with that positivity from within and sharing it, that's the best way, aside from having your crystals or whatever make you feel special. And that can, you get the ones that really speak to you.
They are very special. Thank you two so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Have a great day.
So we're B in the corner, booth C1.
Yep, C1.
Peace.